Natural Ones, Dirty 20s, episode 11. Here we go. So tonight we've got Baron being played by Alex.
Howdy.
Kalia is being played by Cher.
Hello.
Jessin is being played by Jonathan.
Hey.
Lorelith being played by Emily.
Hey.
Ruthard being played by Pierre.
Bonsoir.
And Tarana being played by Nathan.
Good to be back.
Good to have you back. And I'm Tig, your ever-loving GM trying to kill everybody. Perfect. Yeah.
Love you too, Dad.
All right. Yay. Well, you guys are actually 2/3 of the way through this module, so you guys are doing really, really well. It is the morning of Toil Day, which is Tuesday, the 27th of Rova. It's only been a couple of days, not even a full week since the Goblin Raid. I believe you've all decided that you are going to head east to the Nettlewood and essentially go to Thistletop to investigate the goblin threat. Okay, so just a couple little things. We will now begin hero points. Yay! So at second level, you guys all get a hero point. So whenever a character gains a level, you gain a hero point. You can only have a maximum of 3 hero points in your pool at any time. So sorry there, Jonathan, no saving up 32 hero points. Yeah, I know. If you do not want to use the hero points as a one-time bonus, that means you do not get hero points, but you can choose a bonus feat in return of that. So there's your exchange there. Every time you level up, you gain a hero point. You'll gain a hero point when you complete story arcs. You'll gain a hero point if there's heroic acts or entertaining role play. For example, I want to give Alex a hero point for his smashing the goblin into the furnace with his shield. I thought that was pretty entertaining. So there would be an example there where you could in-game, earn points, right? And then if your character dies and you somehow get returned from the dead, you will get a point. Essentially, think of that as like a touch from the gods when you are returned back to your corporeal form. Using hero points, so you can either act out of your turn, that changes your initiative to that new spot. You can use a hero point to get a +8 to your die 20 roll if you use it before the roll, +4 if after, so it's the same rule that we used before. 1 point for an extra action, a standard or a move action, as we used before. Spellcasters, you can use a hero point to recall a spell. So if there's something that you critically need and you've already casted that day, you can bring it back for a hero point. You can re-roll a die 20 roll by using a hero point. Inspiration, that means if you're stuck, if that door won't open for you, regardless of what you want to do, or that puzzle, you can spend a point to solve it or get around it. And then you can always spend a point to stabilize your character. People can't get to you in time, or you're going to bleed out. Instead of losing your character, you can spend that point. And then lastly, for 2 points, or actually there's 2 things you can do for 2 points. Cheat death. So spend 2 points. You need to have it in your pool, and then you could stabilize immediately and not die. Instead of, if I do a mass kill on you, you can just go to 0 hit points and be unconscious. And then the second one I threw in there just for fun. For 2 points, you can throw yourself in front of the hit that would have taken out your compatriot. This is kind of that heroic dive in front of the bullet sort of epic moment as well. So if you scroll down as well, there's also some specific feats and spells and magic items that give you bonus hero points. Don't forget you have them, because, it's one of those things that if you forget, they could come in really handy. Pardon?
You're not going to remind us.
Oh, hell no. Not at all. All right, and on the big map there, you see Thistletop is in the top. Yes, you all have 1 right now, except for Alex. He has a bonus 1 because of that smashing the goblin in the furnace. I gave him an extra point. So Thistletop is not very far away when you follow the road. It's about 6 miles away. By foot, it'll only take you about 2 or 3 hours, depending on how much you dawdle. But you guys do all have horses, and you can cut that in half if you want to do it by horseback. So it's 7 a.m. after you guys get yourself all situated and decide what you're doing for your day.
I would say horseback because, well, it's quicker. And it would take us less long, so we would save on the trail rations.
And the horsepower, Peter.
And the horsepower. Horsepower!
Boo. Great joke. Okay.
Ready, boo.
Dad joke. All right. No problems. You guys head over to right next door to the Goblin Squash stables. And the sign of the stables is literally a picture of a horse stomping on a goblin. The last time you were here was when you guys went out with Aldern and you actually got your horses. When you returned back to town, you just kind of handed them over to the owner, a Davern Hosk. You never really had the time to really go into the stables. But this time you go in because, you know, you want to pick up your mounts. And as you go into the stable, you definitely see probably a regional hatred for goblin literally all over the place. On the walls are goblin ears that are nailed to the wall. And it's quite obvious that this person either A, harbors a deep hatred of goblin or is quite sadistic in his collection of trophies. And speaking of collection of trophies, on one cabinet proudly displayed is a large pickle jar with a goblin stuffed in it, preserved in pickle juice. Davern, the proprietor, comes up to you. Ah, heroes. What can I do for you?
Mounts.
Sure. You want your horses? No problem. Give me 10 minutes. Me and the stable boy will get them all geared up for you and ready to go. It doesn't take very long. Him and the stable hand get your mounts ready. He leads them out. And with that, you head out the north exit and you trot along the northern road. And it takes along the line of the coast as you're seeing in the large map. It's actually quite beautiful landscape. And within a very short period of time, you guys find yourself in the general area where the Nettlewood begins. In fact, it's a little bit more close to the beginning of Nettlewood. You're coming to realize very quickly on why they call it the Nettlewood. Because the briars and thistles that are growing here, they're rampantly intertwined with all the nettlewood itself within the forest. It's very dense, and you automatically know that going through the tree line, you'll discover that there's actually very few trees after the initial tree line because everything is so closely packed with tight thistles and nettles. And it'll take a little bit of expertise to be able to get through it safely. Who has survival?
I do.
I've got some ranks.
Oh, yeah, I do too, actually.
Well,
Nice.
don't follow my directions.
Or mine either. We got the same roll.
Ew.
And I rolled a beautiful 21.
Wow.
I got a natural 1, dude. You got better than me.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Full grand total of 7.
I mean, I grew up close to this area, so I have some few techniques and knowledge that help me forage for some stuff.
And you're absolutely right. You are definitely the expert for this area because everybody else is rolling garbage.
18. What are you talking about?
Well, true. You rolled 18,
Ow.
but everybody else was under 10. Like, look at those rolls. They're terrible.
Where
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
7. Gross.
That's awesome.
Clueless half elf knows what's going on this time.
Which I was just about to say, holy crap, you know, the one person that always fails his survival rolls made it.
Just because I got my buddy who started with me.
Yeah, it's excellent. You got your backup. So what you do notice too is you guys are very close to the ocean. It's very damp here. Of course, the foliage is very lush because of the ambient water in the area, but everything seems very damp, and you automatically know that trying to make a fire out of anything will take a little bit of time to dry everything out. Everything's pretty damp, pretty wet. Okay, so. As you guys get close, once you guys get to a point where you feel that you're going to leave the horses, because going through the forest with the horses is just kind of exercise in futility. There are places where you can tie off the horses where they'll be relatively safe, and when you're doing that, that's when Jacin and Ruthard both talk about where you're going and how you can go through this thick nettles, and you guys noticed some animal trails where you could start this path into the Nettlewood.
I'm small enough. I'm just gonna make my way through.
Yep. Indeed, you actually don't have any issues going through the area. They have been, these are animal trails at first, so you don't have any restrictions. No one really does. However, in the tight areas, as you're kind of going through the bush, it's like when you go through the bush here in the middle of the winter, right, where all the leaves are gone from the trees. You got a lot of scraping and scratching. So, yeah, obviously they'll scratch at you, but they're nothing causing any damage or anything like that. Does anybody have knowledge? Nature has a knowledge roll.
Not me.
No.
Nope.
Just plain.
So no one has.
2 fighters, 2 magi, a war priest, and a rogue.
So no one has knowledge nature. Okay, great.
Apparently.
Okay.
If it looks like a tree, it must be a tree.
It must be a rabbit. Absolutely. So you guys start going through the Nettlewoods. You guys are, essentially bushwhacking as best you can. Do you want to do it stealthily, or is it just a matter of just going through and seeing what happens? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have an axe.
If you want to try and go through the Nettlewoods stealthily, you got a large contingent of people here, so it kind of makes it a little bit more difficult for everybody to remain silent. But it will slow you down if you're also trying to be a little more quiet. Don't forget, the Nettlewood itself is the stomping grounds of the Thistletop goblins, even though their headquarters are on the Thistletop Peaks. So you still might have interactions with some. It's hard to say.
Yeah, just be on the lookout.
Sounds good. Everybody roll a perception check, please.
Alrighty. Black. Ooh. Dirty 20.
Same here.
Dirty
Okay.
20!
Okay.
Hey!
11.
That's twice now.
Yep.
Okay, so I got 11, and Lorelith keeps copying me.
Baron keeps copying me.
You guys are besties, so...
And I'm stuck on 18.
All right. You guys start going through, and after about 15 minutes or so, you realize that, majority of you are all, medium-sized creatures, so you're trying to be as quiet as you can, and you're crunching on stuff and making a fair share of noise. From the distance, however, Tirana and Baron, you hear like the trampling off of some deer that you spooked as you kind of were coming through. However, it's relatively quiet. You both
Like lack of noise quiet or ambience quiet?
yes.
Like no birds or something.
Yes.
Sum it up for you.
Yep.
The wind isn't blowing. The leaves aren't shaking.
Yeah.
The absent trees aren't creaking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So,
We used to have this kind of saying in my area. The calm between the storm.
indeed.
Keep
I
your
wonder if
eyes.
that's relevant here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
So what is our
You guys hear
marching?
that?
Yeah. What is our marching order? Considering that, let's kind of keep it in rank and file, where 2 abreast. What would be your walking order? Who would want to be in the front? Just in case I want to ambush you or something like that.
I'm okay being in the front. Maybe behind the fighters. Slightly squishier than them.
Okay, I will invite you guys to open up the party sheet, which is right next to the combat tracker. And there is an order tab. If you go to that, I've kind of got you set up in what I think would be the order, if everybody is okay with that. But we're going to go 2 abreast instead. Oh, and I have to put Nathan on there.
Yeah, where am I?
Yeah.
I'm in the back,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
thankfully.
Everybody's cool
My
with that?
little leg just can't.
That's right.
I said my little legs. I'm having a hard time keeping up.
You just grab onto Justin's hair and water ski behind him.
Not that you would see anything because you can't see it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's okay.
And the terrain's pretty dense anyway. It's not like you'll have trouble keeping up when we're all being slowed down. Plowing away through
Exactly.
for you.
There you go. Perfect. All right, I'm going to do something cool.
Your definition of cool tends to be different than ours.
Depending on what seniors.
All right. I can control some of your skill rolls. This is the cool part. So, Jasin, Baron, and Tirana, you all notice there is an offshoot off of these animal trails that definitely is, goblin trails. They're smaller. They're a little bit more compact. They're definitely not for, larger animals. And then I want you guys to make perception checks. As the 3 of you kind of point this out, you think you found a trail that the goblins are using.
Okay.
That dirty goblin.
16.
That was a 19.
It's a natural 1 now.
That's a 1.
I almost got a 20.
24.
I know we're in the trees.
Did it's supposed to be wrong.
14.
Pointed it out.
Okay. Oh, there's Barons. Oh. Yeah, and you had some speed in there too, Lorelith. Okay, so Tirana and Kalia, you both notice that these little, we're just going to call them goblin trails at this point because it's no longer, animal paths. You find an area that leads in. It's very low to the ground. You don't have any problems getting in, Kalia, because you're nice and small. But everybody else, you are requiring to kind of stoop down. And in fact, as you go in here, all medium creatures are now considered to be squeezing, right? Which is going to affect your armor class, which is going to affect your ability to fight. It'll make it harder for you to attack, and your armor class is not as good because you're squeezing through these little tunnels. You can decide to stand up and move or go outside of these little tunnels. However, you risk contact with the very sharp and dubious sort of nettles and thistles and thorns that line all these paths as a natural defense. If you are in contact with any of these thorns, you can try and avoid damage by making reflex rolls. I'll just let you know all of that as we go along. All right. Sounds good?
Can we, like, hack at the thorns? Can I use my cutlass as a machete or something?
You can, but it definitely slows you down to do that. Like, it all depends. You guys can take your time by hacking your way through. It's going to blow any chance of stealth, and it will take much longer than just kind of squinching down and making your way through the tunnel quickly.
Does my armor get affected, or?
Who is wearing heavy armor?
I
I am.
For those of you who are wearing heavy armor, you're not at risk of getting jabbed. Your skin is protected. Medium armor, light armor, you get a chance of getting scratched.
Currently, I have a non-responding message on Fantasy Ground.
A non-responding message? For what?
Yeah. Meaning that the program seems to have frozen for me.
Oh. Okay.
So, see what I can do to solve this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let us know when you're up and running again. All right. Now, I need another set of perception checks, please.
Wow. They're getting worse.
Ah,
Nat
11.
20.
Natural 20 for Lorelith.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. The two elves with their keen elven eyes standing back in the line. You both see a very interesting patch of thorns that are kind of weaved together, and both of you know that that's actually not a wall. And close inspection reveals that it can actually be moved. It's a little thistle hatchway going deeper into the Nettlewoods. Who is going to remove the door?
I will.
Okay. Make a reflex save, please.
Another net 20.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. That's two nat 20s back to back.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
You easily reach in and grab the two designated sort of handholds or little, sticks that are meant to open up for the user to open it. You do not scratch yourself on the thorns at all, and you pull open the door. And now I will put you guys onto the official map. And I'm going to put you...
Yeah.
The effects are on. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack you guys all on one, like I've done before, which just allows us to move as a unit and makes my life a little bit easier. The door that you opened, Lorelith, is right here. Okay. And as you guys open up the door, you pass through. All right. These are similar tunnels. They're very small. All right. When you are walking through these tunnels, a medium person still has to, crunch down. So you are still considered squeezing. However, you definitely feel that these are a lot more traveled. In fact, make a perception check, everyone. Kalia, as everybody is kind of coming in, and you guys are, think of it as entering a hostile area, and you have your weapons drawn, and you're looking around the corners, and as you can see from the map, from your vision, Kalia, you kind of look down, and the earth here is, it's wet, it's muddy, as expected for the sort of the terrain, but you notice that something large was dragged through this entrance. You guys are kind of all standing on it or around it, and you notice too that it's actually going from where you are here to around this corner here. Something's literally been dragged around that far corner out of your vision.
Okay.
All right. What would everybody like to do?
Was there like visible blood or anything, or?
With that roll, yes, you see that there's a couple, marks of blood, nothing copious. You feel that whatever this was you see a couple traces of blood on the thorns, and what you think is horsehair, like something scraped along the thorns as it came through the entrance, something larger, obviously. And you also see like goblin tracks. I think that's kind of a given. You see goblin tracks around whatever was dragged, and you actually see what you think is horsehair on one thistle that's got some blood on it as well. So some sort of animal has come through here. There's hair there.
Okay.
Okay. All right. What way would you like to go? You kind of have an indication from Kalia that, they've dragged something this direction, which, again, is to your immediate right. Or there's two tunnels, you might as well use that term, pathways, one to your left and one forward. Which directions would you like to go?
What is the better, like, what's the less, I don't know how to say it, like, a better path?
You feel that these warrens are very well traveled. Even though the earth is muddy, there's enough tracks kind of indicating here that they're well used. So there isn't one that's overly packed down more than the other. They're all equally well packed down. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're not entirely sure. The only real indication of use is where these drag marks lead to.
Well, naturally, we should follow where something was dragged, because why would we go the way that something wasn't dragged?
Okay, are we sure that the drag thing went in that direction, or is it the opposite direction?
She's pretty sure it went northwards, towards the
North?
Yeah, well, deeper into the warrens. Yeah, it was dragged in here, not out of. Yeah.
Now, the question is, could that thing that left those drag tracks could be a horse? Would explain the hair on the thorns, I think. If you mentioned there were horse hair on the thorns.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Okay.
Yep. No, I think that's pretty clear what was described. So it's a good thought pattern there. All right, I saw a ping for you guys to go to the right tunnel, so I'm just going to move you there so you guys can see what's next. All right. Your map is refreshing, correct? You're seeing...
Yep.
Perfect. I would like you guys to make another perception check, please, as you get to this area.
I rolled a 1. That's
Dirty
gross.
20.
Dirty 20.
8.
22.
14.
Oh,
Natural
Ooh.
20.
Heck yeah.
heck yeah. Heckin' yeah. Yes, Tirana, you feel that you're definitely going in that the right direction, following the drag marks. The drag marks continue on to this area here. Also, Tirana, Lorelith, and Baron, you hear a very strange sound. It's like
What now?
like a pulsating
Okay.
sort of sound. It sounds very amplified though too. And it's coming from the northern area. You think more in the central area where you can't see because of the
Okay.
briar patches. But you hear it. It's very faint, but you three pick it up. You guys come out to this area here. And by the time you actually get to this intersection, you see and all hear the cause of that strange sound. This area right here, it's actually a large hole in the ground, and you hear the sounds of surf below, like far below. And the tunnel, the collapse, the hole is causing like a well effect, an amplified effect. And that's what's causing this strange sound.
Interesting.
All right.
It's just a hole in the ground.
Yeah, it is a hole in the ground, but it looks like, or it sounds like it's one of those natural caverns or cavities that go to the ocean cavern below.
Don't fall in.
Do you want to go
Yeah, those
investigate?
things are dangerous.
Yeah, they can be very dangerous, yes. Do you wish to go investigate it a little bit further or continue following the drag marks?
I don't think we should go close to it. What if it caves even more?
Follow the drag marks.
10-4. Okay. You move into this intersection. I need you all to make perception checks, please.
Go again.
That's a 3.
23.
Natural one. 16.
3.
All right. The majority of you guys hear this. However, Baron, you don't. Neither do you, Ruthard, nor Jacin. You must have your armored mouthed hands in your ears or something. But you guys hear the yipping and playing of, I don't know, dogs? Maybe dogs in this area here. And in fact, for those of you who are in the front, which I believe it's Ruthard and Baron.
The guys who rolled the worst perceptions.
Yep. I need you guys both to roll, just you two, both Baron and Ruthard, to roll another perception check, please.
Nine.
10.
9! Oh my goodness. You guys
9.
both rolled 8s. That's so funny. All right. You definitely hear the sounds of, I don't know, the best way to describe it is yips. Yeah, yip 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 yip. It's not a language. Everybody roll initiative.
How much got a 1?
Ah,
Oh wow.
It's a +3.
I got a 6.
7.
I rolled a 7.
You guys are
So
not doing
15.
well. From the north come charging in because they have the surprise round for
Wait, where's Richard?
goblin dogs. Ruthard's there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, everybody's there.
I don't.
She's not seeing me because I'm not around the corner.
Yes, yeah. The line of sight is
Uh,
activated, right? So,
Oh,
so these dogs have the surprise round on you guys because you failed your perception checks. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And just to remind you guys of these beautiful creatures,
Those are scary.
they look like that.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Disease,
It's like
Dogs, and I was excited, and then you give me this.
filthy.
Yeah, they're more like dog-sized rats.
Yeah.
Hairless rats.
Yeah.
they actually look like rats on stilts.
Another
Yeah,
good way to describe it.
They also have weirdly tiny feet.
yeah,
I don't like it.
they're very
Little feet.
weird. So, to call them a dog is actually a misnomer. They're the size of a medium-sized dog, but they're pretty much all, I don't know, diseased rat more than dog. Yeah. So they rush out of their holding pen and they catch you guys off guard. However, it's just a surprise round. They literally just come charging at you guys, and it is now the official round. So, Lorelith, you actually
Just
go.
a quick question.
Go ahead.
So right now I'm surprised.
That was just the surprise that was just the surprise round as they came rushing out of their pit. You have no time to react to that. However, it is the official start of the round, and Lorelith goes first in the initiative counter.
Okay, I do have a little point of query.
Mm-hmm.
What does flat-footed mean?
Flat-footed means that if you are attacked before you go into your initiative round, you'll be at a lesser armor class.
Okay,
You're unable to dodge around, basically.
Correct.
Whether
If
due to surprise or confinement, etc.
if they go before you.
Joy.
Yeah. All right, Lorelith, what would you like to do? You see a pack of these creatures start to swarm in on Baron and Ruther.
Can I make my way into this area? Is the entrance area here too small?
Yes, you can. You can bypass all of your comrades, but you cannot end your movement on the same space as a comrade. Okay. Going there will provoke an attack of opportunity from one of the dogs, if you're okay with that.
And then I'll go one right behind.
You can't because the thistles are there.
That's
Oh,
yeah, that's
okay.
That's literally
Then
a
it's
wall.
fine.
a little wall.
Okay, we will take the swipe. Goblin dog number 3 is going to try and bite you as you move past it. And I believe that is a hit. Oh, it does hit you. Yes. I like starting off combat by hitting you guys. Perfect.
It's not very nice, Mike.
I am incredibly not nice. All right. It bites you.
Savor it while it lasts.
All right, and when it bites you, you kind of notice that you get this weird reaction when it bites you, this mangy creature. It's actually more when it rubs up against you. I need you to make a fortitude check, please.
Save. Words would save.
Fortitude save, yes. Sorry, I keep saying check. Fortitude save, please, Lorelith. Okay. You resist the urge to start scratching at the place where it bit you on your leg. It's strange, like the bite causes some sort of allergic reaction or something. All right, it's now your turn. You can attack if you wish.
Whoa. I went to combat, but the weapons are gone.
Really?
They're an action, aren't
Actions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna stab it. Oh.
What did you roll, Emily?
I got a nat 1.
And there was nothing off
Then
the...
your fumble table rolled a 1 as well.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it just said an automatic miss, so that's the result. So I've got the automatic tables, so it's just a miss. Nothing bad happened. However,
Okay.
you are at shame of now rolling a natural 1.
Shame.
Shame. Ruthard, you are up.
Okay. Can I go back 5-foot step behind me?
Not really. That's all the thistles and thorns. It's the thorn wall.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Yeah,
man.
you've got a reach weapon.
I have a reach weapon.
Not ideal in close quarters.
Well, okay then. I'm gonna be switching weapons.
Okay. Drop your pole arm. You, as a move action, pull out your hammer, or you can use your axe.
Hammer.
Hammer
Come
time.
the hammer. Okay. I'm gonna.
Can't touch this.
Schmeißer.
Stop, hammer. Don't hurt them.
Whip. And I have this equipped too. Okay, I switched my weapons, and I guess that's my turn.
No, you switch as a move action, and you can have standard action.
Can I have a standard action?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to knock this creature to the right of me. Not my companion. I'm talking about the rat here.
What?
Okay. Okay, let's see. Marmer.
That's a hit.
It's a hit. I mean, I don't see the number. 15. So it's a hit. Damage wise.
Oh, nice. With one smash of your hammer, you drop the dog, and it is, yep, on the ground, unconscious.
Woo.
Stay away from her.
Cool. There, gotta put it on the right guy. Okay, perfect. He is unconscious on the ground. Perfect. And now, it would have been that dog's turn, but he is been forced to go to sleep. Let's see if he stabilizes. All right. Well, he's stable. So goblin dog number 2, directly in front of Baron, is going to take the obvious attack to Baron.
Oh
And
boy.
rolls an 18 for a dirty 20. I'm rolling well tonight, folks.
You need to stop that.
It's a bad habit.
A bad habit, yes. All right, Baron,
You have no choice. You go to an intervention.
this rat dog thingy, bites at you, catches you on your forearm, gives you a little shake, cuts your flesh. I need you to roll a fortitude save, please.
Fortitude. Not a problem.
And you're okay.
16.
Goblin dog number 3, it's got a choice of either the tasty elf or the tasty human. So, Ruthard, you're...
Tasty human.
I think so too, but we'll roll to be fair. Ruthard, you're 1 and 2. Lorlith, you're 3, 4. Ruthard it is. And with a bite, It rolls a 9 for a total of 11. It misses Ruthard. And then
Shield.
Goblin Dog number 4 can't move up because of the thorns and thistles, so it has no choice but to bite at Baron as well. And rolls a 6 and misses. Justin, you are up.
Am I able to shoot through them? Or
You can shoot them. They're going to get a little bit of a bonus for shooting through melee, so they'll have increased armor class because of that. You can make a shot. That hits. With a 17. Sorry. And you wound dog number 3. That's the one in front of Ruthard, right? Do you wish to move at all, Justin?
no, I'm gonna stay
Got it. Baron, you're up.
Alright. I am going to immediately try and get payback on this little bugger in front of me.
Okay.
Which dice was that again? I haven't done this in a while.
That'll be on your action tab, and it'll be the... Sorry, I need to pull it up just to make sure I know what I'm talking about here. Action tab, it's the little attack. So, the one with the little die on it for your Sabat. The one with the sword.
Got it. Oh, 24.
Nice.
Nice.
Don't forget to put it directly on the critter.
Yes, right.
That is a hit.
And damage. That is 9 points of damage.
You see it get staggered by the blow, and you know, as your spear goes across its flank, it yips. It's obviously on its last legs, and it screams out, "Eee! I'm not dead yet."
That's kind of pathetic, you know?
Well, it is a pathetic rat dog. What do you expect? Baron, do you wish
Point there.
to move, Baron?
No, I'll stay right where I am.
You got it. Tirana, you're up.
Okay. I can't go anywhere.
I will let you move up, but you're at risk of those briars, and you'll have to squeeze.
Now I'll just pass my action, let them handle this.
Well, Baron has been hurt.
He has. How bad are you?
I'm 7 points down.
Out of?
28.
You're fine.
Shake it off.
Little flesh wound.
You're fine. Shh. Be quiet, you. You're fine.
Yeah, I'll pass my action.
Right. Kalia, you see...
That's my turn.
Yeah, you see Tirana kind of... She wants to get in there, but it's like, oh, you know what? She's going to have a hard time getting in there. You, however, won't have that restriction. You could go to that open space right beside Baron and not be restricted because you're small.
Okay, but but I don't know where you're referring to because I can only see part of the people.
Right there.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yep.
Oh, sorry, I got my blinker on here.
Your blinker?
Well, whatever the ping there.
We're driving now.
Yeah. So, Kalia scoots in right in front of Tirana.
I'm whistling while I do it too.
Oh.
So I can stab this demon dog?
Whichever one you like. The one right in front of you or the one right in front of Baron. The one right in front of Baron is hurt the most. It's on wobbly legs.
Okay. Oh, I got a 1. That's terrible.
Butterfingers.
Butterfingers.
Welcome to the club.
You hop
Thanks.
up. You hop up to the front line. Yeah. You go and take a swing, and you accidentally just throw your dagger. It goes flying past your target. However, you also used the returning dagger. So yes, you fumbled. Yes, it goes sailing past, but then it goes blip and appears right back in your hand. Dink.
Yeah.
Neat.
Not so embarrassing, but still. Shame.
You have to admit, it was mostly entertaining.
Yes. I'm glad that you are all entertained. Now I will go in the corner and cry.
Are you not entertained?
I knew you were gonna say that.
I think we all knew.
Yep.
Like, aw.
That was way too easy.
Yeah, way too easy. All right, Lorelith, you're up.
And I'm gonna stab that dog in front of me again.
You go for it.
It's actually unconscious, by the way.
Even better. That was a 9.
Yeah, I
Shouldn't
don't
it be-
think.
Shouldn't
That's,
it be a coup de grace?
oh, is that right? You're doing the one right in front of you? You're gonna hit that one?
Finish it off.
Okay. Then do damage. Yep, that hits. It is
I
unconscious.
forgot it was unconscious.
Mm-hmm. Damage, please. And it is dead.
Where's the blood spatter?
There we go.
There we go.
Scooch.
Yeah.
All right. Do you wish to move?
If I move forward, I'll just get attacked. So now.
You can do an acrobatics roll to try and avoid the attack of opportunity.
Wait, if you just move 1 square, it's just a 5 foot, no, right?
Ah, very good. Yes. 5 foot square does not provoke attack of opportunity. Thank you, Pierre. Do a quick little tactical maneuver. Excellent. And I want you to make a perception check, please. You see nothing. Okay, all good. Ruther, you're up.
Bring that up.
Why did I bring that up?
Probably goblins around.
So, I smash 1 dog, well, rat dog, dog rat thing, and I'm gonna continue with the one in front of me. Get a taste of my hammer.
That was almost a 7.
Yep, but I got a 23. That should be a hit.
Oh, it is a hit.
Now, hit see if I can flatten it.
Ooh.
You render the dog unconscious. You're pretty good at that. Do you wish?
I am a machine.
Do you wish to move, machine?
5 foot step to the right, like here.
Done. Goblin dog number 2. You know, it really liked how you tasted, Baron. It's gonna go back for seconds. but miss.
Good luck with that.
Wah, wah.
That dog is unconscious. Ooh, he not doing so well. And then the last dog has a nice little gnome that came out in front of it. Take that. And it bites the gnome.
Well,
Sounds like an angry chihuahua.
These are kind of like chihuahuas. They're just not pocket dogs. All right, Kalia, I need you to make a fortitude save.
what do I do for that? Where's that?
Front page, your fortitude saves right next to your attributes.
I don't know where that is. 1 second. Sorry.
Main
I
tab.
got it.
Yep.
Got it.
I say front page, but it's main tab.
I got a 12, by the way.
I know. I saw that. Oh man.
Well, you told us to announce.
Yes, that's true. Sorry. You're right. Announce it. Perfect. You're fine. Nothing adverse happens.
Oh. Okay, perfect.
You feel the need to scratch at that bite, but you're like, no way. You shrug that off and, don't. Okay, Justin.
I'm stronger than that.
Yes. That's into the thistles. Do you want to go in there?
If I move here,
Okay.
is there an attack of opportunity?
I'll let you squeeze through there without any major issues. I need you to make a reflex save just to make sure you don't go into the thistles as you're kind of skimming around behind Baron. All right, you're fine. You don't get any scratches on your pretty little elven armor. Or your elven arse at that. You've gotten yourself into position. Baron, you're up.
Alrighty. I am going to stab at the goblin dog thing that tried to make a snack out of Kalia.
Thanks.
And that is a hit. The 15. Roll for damage. 8 damage.
Wow, nice. And I believe... Oh, it's still up. It's still up. And are you going to move at all, or are you just going to hold the line, Baron?
Yeah, I'll take a 5-foot step back.
Done. Lorelith, behind you, out of nowhere, springs a cougar.
Jeez.
Kitty.
Kitty.
The hunting cat.
The hunting cat, yes.
Bad kitty.
Ignore the goblin, but that's the kitty right there that jumps out at Lorelith.
Kitty's cute.
Wait. Is the cat here to help us with the dogs?
No, it ambushed Lorelith and is attacking Lorelith.
I feel cheated out of this.
Why?
Well, because they're like dogs that are like rats. The cat should go after them.
But what if it's buddies?
Who's that?
Not impossible.
Lorelith, this cat again springs out of nowhere because you failed your perception as it was stealthing and creeping up towards the pack, and she bites you. Ooh, rather heavily, and gets an automatic attempt to try and trip you as it bites at your leg, and like you know how they twist their head to try and bring their prey down. That's what she's trying to do. And she fails to trip you. All right, all of a sudden, this cougar has come out of nowhere. Tirana, you're up. You hear Lorelith kind of shriek as she's caught in surprise and pain.
Alright, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step right there.
Right into the keyhole.
Yep. And I'm going to slash my first cutlass at the goblin dog in front of me.
You got it.
Bleh. That's a hit.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Nice. 30-20. For max damage.
Wow.
Nice.
That thing is
12
dead.
damage. Yeah.
It's technically not dead yet. Oh no, it's dead. So technically, your cutlass buries into its flank a little too deep for it to survive.
Mm-hmm. And I still got one more cutlass, which I'm going to use on the one in front of Kalia.
Yep, because you made a 5-foot step, you can do a double attack.
Nice. Blah. I think I missed.
Yep.
Yep, that's a 10.
Got a little overconfident with that first kill.
Oh well. At least one's down.
All right, Kalia, the raging orc, half orc, has taken out one of the goblin dogs.
Cool. I'm going to try and redeem myself. Attack this dog rat thing again. I got a 15.
Redemption. Damage, please.
Yep, just a second. Damage. Five.
Oh, wow. You knock it down. Is it below 0? Yes, it is. Very good. It goes unconscious as well. All right, perfect. Lorelith, you have this.
Can I move 5?
Oh, yes. Sorry, yes. That's all thickets there. If you go in there, you'll need to roll the reflex, otherwise get scratched up.
It's not what I meant to do.
Okay.
My mouse is sticking.
Okay. Perfect. And there's no risk of attack of opportunity because both those goblin dogs are unconscious. All right. Now, Lorelith, it is your turn. You have this beautiful cougar that has just attacked you.
She gets flanking, right?
No, well, the goblin dog is unconscious, so she could attack it, but she's got a cougar literally nipping at her heels.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hi, can I use the touch of combustion on my sword?
Yes, you can. I believe you can.
Or do I roll the sword too?
Touch of combustion was... Oh yes, we talked about that, didn't we? I'm just reading up here. Okay, so you charge up your sword as your swift action, and now you make an attack with the sword, which you just rolled. No, make an attack with...
No, I did the cast thing.
Oh, okay, all right. So you did not cast it through your sword?
No, I want to do it through my sword. I just don't know how.
Okay. So what you would do is just declare it that you're charging up your sword with a spell, right? Mm-hmm. And then, like you said, you would cast it. It automatically did the roll for you because it's just part of the mechanics. But you have it stored in your sword. So you have a free attack against the cougar. Well, an attack. I shouldn't say free attack. You attack and hit the cougar, and it will discharge. All Alright. Let's see if that actually hits the kitty cat, which I think it might. That's a miss. Ah. So you see Laurelith do some incantation. Her sword glows red briefly. She takes a wild swipe at the cougar as she's stepping back, but misses. And then her sword discontinues its red glow. Ruthard, you are up, and you are adjacent to the cougar as well as the unconscious dog.
Here we go. So, I'm about to hit that cougar right on the chin with my trusted hammer.
Do your thing.
Do your thing. There we go. On the cougar. Nope. It's a 12 and a miss.
You got that right. You wish to move.
Now, I would rather stay here. I'm supposed to get some damage eventually.
Very good, sir. All right. Goblin dog number 3. It does not stabilize. Goblin dog number 4 stabilizes. Jasin, your turn. 10 misses. Do you wish to move? Stay there? Okay. Baron.
Okay. I was planning on doing a charge, but I'm not sure I can do that through allied spaces.
That is correct. You cannot.
Yeah. So I am going to move up here,
Bum, 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 bum.
and I'm going to finish off the dog that's stabilized. Never mind. That's a 9.
But you still hit.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay.
Oh,
5 damage.
And that was to dog 3, right? Yeah, no, it's dead.
4.
Dog 4 is dead. Squeech. There we go. Most excellent. All right, it is the cougar's turn. And is going to go a full-out attack against Ruthard. So that is a bite and 2 claw attacks. It is doing a wild kitty attack. Meow meow. Oh, that is a hit. For 5 wounds. Then it gets to attempt to trip you, Ruthard, as part of that attack. Again, it grabs at your legs. It trips you. You go down to the ground. Ruthard is now prone.
Hold on. Isn't that trip a special ability?
It's part of its natural attack.
Okay.
Yeah, some animals have that. So I'm going to put the prone condition on you. And then it's going to rake you with its claws now that it's actually a little easier too. It's got you down on the ground. That's a miss. And the second claw also misses. The 2 claws go raking down your breastplate. You kind of have a flash of, oh my god, instant sort of, I'm in trouble here. All right. That's the cougar's turn.
Who's munching out there?
I am.
I think we can all hear it.
Yeah, your munching is
Yep.
coming in right clear. Okay, Tirana, you're up.
Okay.
Tirana, I would like you to make a perception check.
Okay.
Excellent.
That's an 18.
Okay. From this area here, you actually see a seagull leave the briars and fly up into the air.
Steven!
It's not Steven Seagal.
Sorry.
I didn't even think about that until you yelled it out. Damn that fucking seagull!
Our viewers are gonna need context. Anyway, what did that seagull look important in any way?
You found it odd. You just kind of like, what? That's a seagull, and like, you hadn't seen any birds up to this point. You definitely seen 0 seagulls, and it came out of the thistle wall. Like, it was just weird, and it's flown up and out into
like
the sky. And
was it like carrying a scroll or something?
no, but it's heading towards the north, where the Thistletop fort is.
Would I know what an animal messenger is?
Do you roll a... Well, that's knowledge nature, because that's druidic magic, right? So, I want you to...
Yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah, that's...
But I rope around orcs with a flat intelligence check. Allow me to know that?
I'll allow it.
Okay, it's just a pure d20. I was almost an 18.
Well,
I just saw a weird seagull come out of the briar.
yep.
Okay, I just shrug and get back to the battle. I will move up here and go for a swing at the cougar.
Oh, sorry. Keep forgetting to turn off my ping.
And it's just my main attack.
Yep, just one attack, because that was 10 feet.
But
It hits
That's a 19.
true.
1d6 plus 6. But that's
Ow.
a total of 10 damage.
My poor kitty. Kalia, you're up.
Kill.
Yes. Alright. Try and kill this dog, cat thing, whatever it is. Mm, 18.
Hits. Damage.
Oh, I get a sneak attack too.
Yes, you do. Good remembering.
It's already unconscious.
And then your sneak attack.
Where is that?
Should be in your actions. I remember putting it in there.
Yeah, it's just because I added stuff. So.
Yep, it's the last one on your weapons. You just gotta scroll down.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Alright, describe your kill on this goblin dog.
Well, I'm still trying to redeem myself, and I'm very impressed that my dagger could just return to me. So now I threw it and returned it and then threw it again.
Alright.
Slice.
Wow.
And it
Just playing with it now.
okay. And you kill the dog. Well, do you kill it when you throw it or when it returns? Do you do a trick shot?
Yeah, like I threw it and it like sliced when it was returning, and then I just threw it again for shits and giggles.
There you go. Sure, she manages to sever the head. It's just holding on by a little bit of sinew and tissue, but it's pretty much off. Do you wish to move, Calio?
I'm going to Because I didn't move, I can like move or
Yes.
okay. There.
Roger, roger. Lorelith, you're up.
I'm hurting, so I'm gonna go back here. No, wait, here. Here.
Quit dancing all over the place. All right, so you take a 5-foot step to there.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll drop my sword and I'll, no, I won't be able to hit it with a bow from here. Probably. Too many people in the way.
Yeah, it will get an armor class bonus.
Mm-hmm. I'll just hold here for now.
Okay. Ruthard, you are prone. This cat is trying to claw at you. Your compatriots are gathering around you. What do you do?
What is the cause of standing up again?
You will provoke an attack of opportunity if you stand up in that spot where you are right now.
You're gonna
What-
attack him. What?
Would it get a chance to trip him again if it hits?
Depending on the attack that's made, yes.
That's fine.
Yeah, the cat. So, and I don't think I can attack the cat while prone. Correct?
No, you can still attack. Yep.
It'd be
Okay.
a penalty attack, but you can.
I'm gonna attack the cat still prone then.
Nice.
Oh, wait a second. Here's what I declare. I'm full defense.
There you go. Perfect. Okay, full defense. Oh, you just did damage with an arrow just in, and are you going to move? Okay, perfect. Baron.
Okay, there is a blockade in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I were to move here, that would be what?
Okay, so to go in there, you would have to squeeze because of the thistles. You'd also have to make a reflex save to avoid damage from the thistles, and you would provoke an attack of opportunity from the cougar as you pass by Kalia.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, this
How
kitty's
about I
got...
just throw a spear at it?
Sure.
Spears away. It missed. I'm just gonna stay right there. I don't really know where I'm gonna move.
Very good. All right. Now Kitty's got to decide what she wants to do here. Oh, she's still doing good. All right. So, it's got Ruthard on the ground, hiding behind his hammer. She's, yeah, your shield. It's got the big old half-orc or little tiny tasty morsel. So, 1-2 will be Tirana. Tasty morsel will be 3-4. And somehow that was not an accurate roll. Oh, there we go. It's going to go after Kalia.
Wow.
Well, Kalia, she bites you. Or tries to. Nope, she bites you.
Wow.
Does 6 points of damage. Now she's going to try and trip you, pull you to the ground like she did Ruthard. Oh, she's really kicking your asses, by the way. Just saying.
Doesn't help that she has an AC of 19.
Well, she's a cute little kitty cat.
Metagaming.
Metagaming. Okay, she does not pull you to the ground. However, she's got 2 claws to try and scratch you up with as well. Hits you with 1 claw. Oh, max damage. Claws you again, Kalia. 20.
Well, it was nice
Ow.
knowing you all.
Oh, wow. Kalia's getting mauled here, folks. She drops to the ground. Kalia is no longer whistling a happy tune as she gets bit and then claw, and the gnome just spasms and falls to the ground under the onslaught of this beautiful firepelt cougar.
Well,
Well, it's a sobering moment. Everybody's like, oh. This kitty's kicking our asses. Okay. Alright, I want you guys to pay close attention. Out of the thicket, literally a small goblin just walks out of the thicket. You know the Simpsons clip, the meme where he fades into the bush?
Oh my gosh.
The goblin just
No.
fades right out of the bush and is not even impeded in any way from the bush. He reaches out and he casts a spell and touches the kitty.
Where's the? Because I don't see it.
Me neither.
Yeah,
Where's
it
it?
is not visible.
Okay, sorry. Boop, there he is.
Yay!
Nope.
That was the goblin in the picture from before.
That is the goblin from the picture. Correct. And just to remind you guys, there is the duo that you are now fighting.
If I had my life in hand, it'd be dead.
If I had $1 million.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning.
God.
Oops, I cast the wrong spell there.
So many references, they're getting lost.
Both are actually valid songs, by the way.
They are. Alright, I gotta roll this properly. Ding. Oh, did that do that right? I gotta see if that did that right. It did. Haha. So, Tirana, you know exactly what Gogmurt did. He reaches out and he heals Tangletooth. And now, Tirana,
Alright,
it
then.
is your turn.
Well,
Kalia has been dropped beside you. Ruthard is on his back, fending off the vicious attacks of Tangletooth. And now you've got a new adversary on the field, who is quite obviously a druid.
healing's a bad idea, folk. Alright. I am going to 5-foot step right there and make a double attack on the goblin.
Oh, excellent choice. Oh,
So that's a 22 for the first hit.
Nice.
And 10 damage.
mm.
And second attack. Come on. Scheiße.
Ah.
That's a 9.
You see a brief look of fear on Gogmurt's face as you struck true on that first blow. But then he starts to gain courage again when you whiff. The next one goes over his head. All right, Kalia. You're unconscious. Will you stabilize? You stabilize. All right. You're not going to lose Kalia today.
well, maybe not right now.
She,
but...
she lives. Lorlith. We'll do one more round and then we'll call it a night. Okay, folks?
Okie doke.
Leave you at a cliffhanger.
I feel like I just got skipped.
No, you threw your javelin and it missed.
Oh, alright. Alright. Forgot about that.
All right, Lorlith, you're bloodied. You see Kalia lying on the ground. Do you need to make a morale check or flee in terror?
Yeah, no.
Oh, I thought I'd ask.
Can I use a potion of cure light wounds on Bestie?
Yes, you can. So just roll a die 8. It's die 8 plus 1, so change your modifier to plus 1.
And I would suggest to move beside Bestie.
She is there now. Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Great use of my bed.
All right. Well, you heal her a little tiny bit. Every little bit counts. How close were you to dying? That's a great question. You were close. Well, maybe not that much. Your con is 18. Oh yeah, you were fine.
You're fine.
You're fine.
Shake it off.
Shake it off, cupcake. Ruther, you're up.
I wasn't even complaining.
I'm reloading. Still full defense.
Okay, full defense again. Jessin. That's a save. What am I doing? What am I seeing here? Oh, you just cast a spell on it. Nice. What does Thundercloud do if it saves? I think it just stays there, right? It just doesn't do damage for that. And you've got, I brought it up right now. So it's going to last for 2 rounds then. Okay, perfect. So you manifest a storm cloud over the kitty. You do not cause damage for the first round. Do you wish to move? You stay there. Perfect. Baron, you got the keyholes opened up for you.
Yeah. Will moving here provoke?
No, it will not.
Alright. I'm just gonna try and support this effort and fail.
All right. Kitty's pretty vicious. All right. It's got 2 very potent... It's Kitty's turn, by the way. It's either going to go after Baron or Tirana. Baron, you're 1-2. Tirana, 3-4. It's going to go after Baron. That's fair. It bites at Baron. Misses. Which is good. That's the trip attack that it misses with. Tries to claw you. Rolls a 1. It just misses. Second claw. Rolls another 1. Oh my freaking god.
Kick yourself.
The kitty's getting a little overconfident.
I did a double 20. You did a double 1.
I did. All right, it's Gogmurt's turn. All right, well, I'm going to try and cast a spell on Tirana. Okay, so he casts a spell. Oh, you know what? I gotta see if he is successful to do that. Oh wait, yeah. Okay, he makes his concentration check. So he casts it defensively. He casts a spell on Tirana, and the brambles come out of the bushes and start entangling around your legs. But you manage to pull your arms free and your legs free, and you're not caught up in the tangle. And then he takes a 5-foot step and goes back into the thistles. He does not provoke an attack of opportunity because it's a 5-foot step, but you can't attack him because he's now in the bushes, and
Burn the bush.
you've lost track of him. He like melds into the thistles.
Fire.
Burn it.
Tirana, it is your turn.
Yes, it is. Trying to figure out the action economy of one of my abilities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're doing your fire blessing, your fire strike, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it's just charging up your weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. and you do an additional 1 die 4 points of damage with each hit.
Okay. So it's a free action then, I guess.
Yeah, but it's only to one weapon, so it's either your primary or your secondary.
Alright, so since I'll burn the goblin druid out of his thicket later and focus on the cougar with 2 attacks.
Okay.
1.
Your primary is the one that's charged, so
Yes.
give me that damage for that one first, please.
Okay, it's just a 1d4, so
Well, do your regular damage and plus 1 die 4.
okay. So here's regular damage.
Big
It's
hit.
10 damage.
Mm-hmm. And then a die 4 on top of that.
Okay, that's gonna work. Bleh.
Ooh, excellent.
3 damage, extra damage.
That
You'll have to
really,
apply that manually.
yeah, really hurt Tangletooth. And now you can take your second attack.
Yes, I can. Hopefully it hits this time. Not holding my breath though.
That is a miss.
Yes, 16. Dang it.
All right. And Kalia lays on the ground, breathing stably. And that is where we will end the session tonight. The Tangletooth, the firepelt cougar, and Gogmurt, the druid, in hot action with our heroes of Sandpoint. All right. Thanks for everybody.
They're dying a little.
You're over there dying a little. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Actually says dead.
Thank you.
Have a great night. Say good night.
Good night.
everyone.
Good night, everyone.